Hello everyone, and today I'm here with Blue Oddities to try and give you guys a little guidance on how to do all 100% mode, since some of you guys have been asking me on how to do this, and I've kind of said I would do that a while ago, and then I never did. So here I am now. Alright, so I'm probably just going to do this in order of each character, if I remember how to do so. So yeah, these presets are handy. Alright, so we'll start with Blue here. Now, the way Blue works is he's on a 3-second timer, so every 3 seconds he will move one position. Also, if this here ever says 4 or 6, you might as well reset your run, because that is just pain. So yeah, 9 seconds in, now he's here. 12 seconds in, he'll move one more, and there he is. Cool. So that's the basics for Blue, it's just every 3 seconds he'll move. And when you're in this room, you are completely safe unless you screw up. Now, I recommend just putting that up to at least 1,000. Then 4, 9, 4, 8, 2. So it should be 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 8, 2. See? And then boom. Drag that down to make it go a little faster. And then rinse and repeat until you trap Blue. So for me, I need it in 9 and 5. So right there. So, Blue is self-explanatory. Every 3 seconds he'll move. When you go to the room, just make sure you set it to at least 1,000. That should give you plenty of time to do whatever minigame you're at, depending on which side. And then you're good. I will let him come through this side just to show off the right side game here as well. So there he is. Once again, crank that up to 1,000. Also notice how the nail appeared right there. So the nail will appear in either here or the left side. The way I do this is I just spam. I don't remember the positions exactly. So the reason I spam is because even if you already get it, sometimes he doesn't actually go away. So spamming it just kind of ensures. So I got the nail, and then the rock can just appear on really any camera. Let's see if I can find it. Usually appears here. I think on 9. But right here, it's right there. Rock is probably one of the harder ones. There's also a star, which can appear right here. Appear in this little bar sometimes. Pretty mean. Power, what I like to do is I like to try and get that right away. So it did just hit that mark actually, so that's handy. I'll trap him for a sec. Also, when you do the room shutdown, it pauses Blue, so that's handy. And then you can just reboot right away. That's basically the basics of Blue. Whenever you're in this lobby area, I recommend also playing this tape. Just to try and, you know, get as much time on it as possible. And then, I mean, that's about it for Blue, I guess. So I'll just let him get me here. Although that wasn't really Blue, but... Actually, that might be the next character in line, which, if it is, oh boy. Yep. Which one is this one? I think it's Yellow, it's called. Yeah, Yellow. Yellow. Oh, Staircase Man. This guy is rude. We're just gonna observe him. 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, that guy will attack. Very mean. So, what you're gonna have to do is... I did not turn it on, shit. Alright. This time he's turned on. So, the way he works is every 5 seconds... Look, here's the star. He will appear. So just make sure you're here at every 5 second mark and every 10 second mark. Bleh. So he's consistent. But he's consistent until Blue attacks, which I will show here in a second. Yellow and Blue go hand in hand to make each other more of a threat. Or more of, I should say, Blue makes Yellow more of a threat. You may be asking, how? You'll see. You'll see. Alright, here we are. Now, boom. So 5 seconds, right? 10 seconds. So yeah, just every 5 second mark, make sure you're ready. Blue's coming in from the left side. She should be there now. Alright. So, now the way the Blue kind of works with Yellow is whenever Blue does one of these mini-games, it offsets its timer by 2 seconds, which is really rude. So, usually, what I can't think. So usually what it is 5 seconds, 10 seconds, but now it's going to switch to every 2 and 7 second mark. So yeah, 7, make sure you're ready, because if you are a second late, you're gone. Then 2. So as you can see, it's offset now. Which, the timer's at the top right there, if you need to see what I'm talking about. And then there's blue. Anyway, I lost blue there. But when he attacks again, then his time will switch to 4 seconds and 9 seconds. And then 1 second and 6 seconds. And just so on until... yeah. But sometimes it's really rude, because it can falter. And what I mean by that is... it's not 2 seconds on the dot sometimes. Sometimes it's just like 2.5 seconds, it feels like. So really it's more of like the 3-second mark. So just starting with the base timer of every 5 and 10 seconds, sometimes it'll jump to every 8 and 3 seconds. So just be ready. And really try and limit your flashes, which I'll explain why once we get to this character. Or actually no, that's green. I'm stupid. Well, since we're talking about limiting our flashing, I will explain that now. If I remember correctly, it's if you use more than 2 flashes every 3 seconds, was it? Alright, I'm gonna test. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so yeah. So if you use what is it called? Flashlight. More than twice within a 3-second period, I think it is, then it's gone for the rest of the night, and you're just kinda ducked. Very fun. And if you use your monitor for 4 seconds, let's just give that a quick test, then that is also gone. So what you want to do is just, I like to use 1 flash per second. So 1, 2 if you need to check your middle twice after doing a blue game. Or if you're just kind of here and your final task is the music, just kind of save 1 flash for the middle guy, obviously. And then use that extra flash to check for blue. You may want to open your camera momentarily just to check for blue as well, which I'll get into combos more later on, but just for now, just know you have 2 flashes per 3-second period. So once the 3-second period is passed, you have 2 flashes again. So just kind of be mindful of that. Now this camera thing isn't really a problem, mainly because of green, since you're probably going to be lowering your monitor before that 4-second mark anyways, just to take care of him in advance. And it gives you more time to listen to the nice music. So, that's about green, basically. Moving on to the next one, and last one, which is red. Okay, moving on to red, which is the simplest one. All you have to do, if I remember correctly, is just click this monitor before you do anything else. If he's there. Which most of the times you'll be doing that anyways to play the music, out of force of habit. He's a piece of cake, you won't have to worry about him. Anyways, I'm gonna let him kill me here so I can reset back to the menu. Alright, so I want to try and explain the little combo here between blue and green. I'm gonna explain this before going into the night, just so it's a little easier to explain. So knowing blue moves every 3 seconds, it's best to maximize your time on the camera, that 4 seconds that you have, to try and see where blue currently is and find where he's gonna go. So what I mean by that is, right before a 3-second period, so like the first 3 seconds in the night, 6 seconds, 9 seconds, so on, just any 3-second mark, find blue. That's probably your best chance to open the camera on, like, 2 seconds would be a good option, just to see where he is. Probably 7 seconds would be good to see where he is, and then you can also close right on 9, since that is before 4 seconds. I'll try and show you what I mean here. So, he's about to move, right? So, since I knew he was about to move, which he just moved again, and then boom. Now I see he's coming down this right path, 12 seconds, he's there. So see how much I just limited my camera usage there, just by knowing when blue is moving. So because blue has a fixed time of when he moves, it's very handy to just abuse that. Anyway, that's really all I have to do here. Alright, so I already explained the combo between blue and yellow, so whenever you do a blue attack or go to the side room, the timer on yellow is offset. Usually when there's a blue game, he gets offset by 2 seconds, but if you go there accidentally like I did earlier, I guess he gets offset by 1 second. So just be mindful of the fact that anytime you go to those side rooms, yellow may be offset. Now with all 3 of these together, I'm just going to try and show you how to juggle your flashlight safely around. So 1, 2, 3-second period, 1, 2, 3-second period, 1, there. Also, I waited until 12 seconds there to flash that right side, since on 12 seconds is when blue can move, obviously. So really just kind of knowing when they move is really helpful. Alrighty. And just kind of show off this combo again. Cool. So he's at 2 and 7. So just kind of try and show again how to juggle it. There we go. So just be very cautious. Just be slow with your movements there. And make sure you save your flashlight for whenever you need to. And if you do that, basically you're good. So actually I am going to let them kill me here. Or I can just press R. Alright, so for the task, what I like to do... Oopsies. So, I think I said this earlier, but if it's 4 or 6, I usually just restart instantly, unless you can get it in, like, the first second. Because if blue moves from 4 or 6 within the first 3 seconds and you don't get him, you're never going to get that for the rest of the game, basically. So, that's just a good thing to just restart. 2 and 8 are also fairly sketchy, but those ones are more doable since you get until up to 6 seconds. But any camera other than that is pretty good. So I got 7 and 3, so in this case those are pretty good. 3 is a pretty common camera for him to be in, since he likes to move there from this right side. Sometimes he moves there from 2. 3 is an all-around good camera. So that's the first thing I look for. If it's 6 or 4, I just restart usually. The second thing I usually do, which it's already done, is I just move my power to wherever it needs to instantly, so I don't have to worry about it. And then, if possible, if you know blue is about to come down, what you can do is start rebooting when blue is coming. Do a quick flash, go. And then, yeah. And then also be mindful of what stuff you're going to need here. So for me, I need the star, which is right here. So that was handy. The nail can appear right there, or the nail can appear in the opposite room. Actually, which one do I need? I need a rock. The star as well can appear in this little taskbar down here, or it can appear right here. Those are the 3 areas I know the star can appear in. Rock can appear on basically any camera, I believe. Cameras I know of are 9, which is, there it is, 2, 11, and 3. So I'll go ahead and pick that up, and that task is done. And then for the music, is whenever you're just chilling here, just play it whenever possible. This music is going to be your last task. And this is where it gets stressful. Usually what I like to do during the final stretch is find Blue's position, and if you see him, room shutdown. That will pause his movement, meaning you are safe. I'm not sure how long this pause is for, I've never actually really checked that. So that is 13 seconds where Blue cannot move. So meaning you can get 2 safe flash periods on yellow. I'm getting the names mixed up, they are hard to keep track for some reason. Other than that, that's about it, really. It's... Oopsies. I can't go back to the menu, no! So really the hardest part about this is just getting used to the patterns. Mainly for yellow, it's very hard to keep track of what time he's on while having to also do your other tasks. Since you're going to kind of want to focus on those other tasks, but you also need to remember like, oh, I need to be at yellow at this certain time interval. And it's easy to lose track of. For green, he's really not too bad if you're sparing with your flashlight. Just don't go crazy with it. Take your time. Know where blue is so you don't have to flash both sides frantically. And know your interval with yellow so you don't have to just kind of guess. So remember, yellow is every 5 seconds, and he gets offset by usually 2 seconds when blue attacks. And really that's like the main of what you need to know. Green usually won't take down your camera because that isn't a problem, since if that does happen, chances are you will die to yellow. But your flashlight is the more likely thing to go away. So just try and use 1 flash per second, and then you have 1 second of no flash. After that second is over, flashlight's back. Really, it's not too bad. Just don't get too overwhelmed. So this game is just about practice, learning your patterns, and just getting used to everything. In your options, I would recommend turning on this grind mode, so you can press R if you need to reset your night if you ever get that cam 4 or 6. And then also, when you die, you don't have to wait through the jump scare, which is very nice. Anyways, that's about it, I think. Sorry if this was kind of sloppy. I was just kind of winging it. That's how I do. I don't do scripts, they're lame. So yeah, that's about it for today. I hope this helps some of you out if you plan on trying to do this. It is honestly one of the more fun all-max modes in my opinion. I would highly recommend it. If the game page isn't taken down, I will put that in the description. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. We are the frogs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.